Distaggio back at it. Sorry for the delay in YouTube videos. Had a little family medical issue there I had to deal with for about 5 days. And anyhow, I did just want to show you how I went from low to Viscount very quickly. This was about a week ago actually. And really the first step is basically same as my last video on this, where I rush up a couple thousand mite in just a few minutes. Is you first have to collect some seeds, right? So you need to roll, and in the process here I also level my pumpkin duke up. As you can see, I'm watering the duke. I'm watering the duke with some of my seeds. Some of my little baby children are getting there, so pumpkin duke's gonna get up there to 6 of 9. So I'm trying to finish out that 5 of 9 here as I roll. And really why I'm rolling is, number one, I'm trying to get Cupid. At this point in time I don't have a Cupid, but also because I need a lot of legendary heroes, because they go up, they add to your might by 5 for every level they are. Plus when you level their abilities, they go up more than ordinaries and epics. So once I got my seeds ready to go, like you can see I had a tower there with 3 succubus in it. It's basically to blast level all of your legendaries by running the highest Herby monsters that you possibly can. And so for me that's Herby Monster G. And so I'm running that here. I'm running through wave G1, and I'm running video here really fast. I think I'm going at least 5 times speed. On those rolls just a bit ago I was going at 10 times speed. That's just to make things a little bit more interesting for you. And I'm just blasting through these Herby monsters wave G. You just got to find a base that works for you here. And in this base I'm using sort of a diamond base with a lot of room in it. It's like a roomy diamond base, and it works really good. But you know what, I think I won all of these Herby Monster G's, every single one in this video, but every now and then, I don't know, I want to say 1 in 5, so I want to say 20% of the time this base will sort of falter out on me. And so I have moved to a new base, and there will be a video on that. I'm trying to come up with a name with it right now, so if you want to go search Guild Peon and look at God Fuzzy there, that's what guild I'm in right now, then please do that and help me out. So anyways, as you get them leveled up to 20, one Herby monster takes a level 1 to 20, obviously, because they get tons of experience and don't need that much to get to 20, is to actually spend and burn all your honor badges to unlock them by 2-starring them, taking them to 2-star, because really what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to unlock all your legendaries, and then that frees them up to continue their level progression. So all of my legendaries here, all of my extra legendaries, including Reaper, I did get a Reaper on a roll too, and I haven't really actually even used Reaper yet at all, not at all, and so I can't comment on him. And I have been meaning to do a video on Reaper, but I haven't quite got there yet. So here I'm just kind of shifting around my heroes, and I'm dropping some bombs, and I just want to get everything situated here. And one thing I want to mention as we're going here too is one of the reasons I look at all of the heroes I roll, even the blues and greens, is because the talent rank of the legends adds to their might by 10. Meaning if you roll a angel with a 5 revitalize, that's going to add 50 to the might. If that same angel had a 1 revitalize, that's only going to add 10. So because I had to continually consume heroes into Pumpkin Duke so that I could make room for rolling more legendaries, and actually rolling in general, because I only have 1 spot open on my altar at this point in time, I want to say. I might even have 0 spots open. And so I want to keep just the heroes that have the highest ability rank, because they will be adding more to my might than anyone else. So people say, "Oh, just consume, don't even look at them." No, that's not good advice. That's not dirty. That's not what you should do. You should look at your heroes to see which ones have the highest ability in their talent. I'm sorry, the highest talent level. The number. It doesn't matter what talent, it just matters what number. And so you want to keep, basically what I did was I kept everything 3 or higher on the epics and ordinaries. May have kept a few 2s, but now here you can see I'm bringing the epics in. The legends are done leveling. They probably all hit level 40 there. And so I'm leveling up all these blues, and I'm trying to get them up. And you can see my might started at 19,044, and it's already at 21,620. So it's gone up quite a bit. And This was, seriously, this was, I want to say 4 or 5 Herby monsters. Only 4 or 5 Herby monsters, and I rose 4,034 might by leveling all those legendary heroes and epic heroes. And I probably even cycle in the greens, the ordinaries, and level them too. And I'm taking all of them to basically 40 or 60 or 80. And you can kind of see as I do that here. So here we're running the second or third Herby monsters, wave G3. And it looks like I have Snowzilla on the altar there. That is actually pretty interesting. I hardly ever have Snowzilla on the altar for Herby monsters. And you can see, oh, I barely got that one. Barely got that one. I don't think I will win this one. That would be a miracle if I won this one. But it's okay. Even if you don't win, oh, look at that. Yeah, that was a failure. Even though you don't win, because I'm leveling really low level heroes, see all those shamans went to level 20? All my blues still went up. Or a couple of them stayed at 19 there, but they all went 19 levels or 20 levels in one Herby monster failure. So you can imagine, obviously, when I win that Herby monsters. And again, that's kind of one of the issues I have with this base is it's just my hero bases are such high level that the range on my bases is so far that my heroes creep out a little bit. And then what happens is the Herby monster waves that are on the exterior will aggro onto them and take them out. And that's why the diamond base to me, and I mentioned this in a couple videos already, and one where I screamed kind of loudly, which I apologize for in hindsight. As you guys know, I don't really get very emotional on rolls or anything. I'm pretty level-headed and whatnot. But yeah, the diamond base isn't. It's a great base, and it's definitely one I really, really like. But it's just not the best base. And what is the best base? I mean, that's really hard to say. I mean, the God Fuzzy 2.0, 2.1, and 2.2, those are great bases too, but it's still not the best base. And here you can see I hit Viscount there. I got it. So 23,322 might at this point. That does get you the Viscount title. However, because I still had a Herby monster in the queue, I decided to run one more just to see how much might I could in total farm across those attempts here. And it looks like I started at wave G2. Sometimes I forget to turn on the old recorder there. And but anyways, looks like here I got Atlantic Core on the base, and you know, yeah, those 3 altars pointing up and down. I kind of use this arrow formation, and it's been working great. It's just as mentioned in other videos and earlier, it's not tight enough. It's just not working perfectly. And hey, I need a base to work perfectly because I'm a perfectionist like that. Anyhow, I'm just kind of shifting around my my arrow tower garrison here just to kind of get it to what I just kind of want to show you what it is normal, where I put one of each color in and get 2 garrisons all the way around the clock. And normally when I'm to make this base work for me consistently in G, I have to basically put one of each color up to level 2 in the garrison, so 2 green, 2 blue, 2 purple garrisons in the top 3 towers. These bottom 2 towers I can leave open and be okay. And hey, look at this. I did just want to show this roll at the end. Finally, this happened a little bit later. This happened after I got 23,788 in might there in just a few minutes. This was probably, I don't know, a couple hours later maybe, and I was just kept rolling. I needed more legends because now I was going for Earl, and I do have Earl, and I don't have video because it took such a long time to get Earl, at least a week, that I just didn't have time to like record every single moment. It wouldn't have made a good video anyways. I mean, this was so fast that it was pretty cool to see someone raise 4,744 might in just like 5 or 6 Herby monster attempts with all these heroes leveling up. And you can see now I'm at a little bit higher might than that 24,000, but I'm not counting that because this happened it was either later that night or the next day. And it was so nice to finally get Cupid, and Cupid's going to become a key figure in my future videos that are coming out today or later this week. And but there you have it here. So I'm going to go cut back to where I was at 23,788 might after that last Herby monsters. And that gets me the Viscount, 27 gems per day, 2,000 honor badges per day, 40 shards per day, plus one of the hidden gems here. The best part of it is that 65% arena bonus. And Earl's coming next. I do get Earl. I am an Earl now. Earl Got Fuzzy. That just has a funny ring to it. And anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. Keep it dirty and dirty up.